I started off with my foundation primer, which is the Maybelline Master Prime by Facestudio Primer. And then I went in with my concealer, which is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the shade Light Neutral. And I am just using my damp beauty blender to blend this out. I love this concealer because the coverage is amazing. It is a full coverage concealer that is very lightweight, so it's nice that, you know, if you wanted to wear it on its own, maybe not wear any foundation and just kind of have like a simple look, you could definitely do that. Then for foundation, I just took the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and I have this in the shade 115. This foundation is definitely a bit more of a dewy foundation than what I typically go for fall, but I'm trying to use it up right now. So I do like this foundation. It is definitely a medium to full coverage foundation. It's very nice, but like I said, it's just a little bit more dewy than what I personally like when it comes to foundation. So I am once again using the damp beauty blender. I feel like using a beauty blender for foundation just really helps your foundation work. It just, I don't know what it is. It adds moisture. It just really helps blend out the foundation. Then to prime my eyelids for eyeshadow, I am using my MAC Painterly Paint Pot, which, I mean, you guys know, it's my usual primer. It's like all that I use. And then I'm taking Taupe from the Lorac Pro Palette on my Sigma E25 blending brush. And I'm running the shadow across the entire crease. This has kind of been my go-to way of using my crease color lately, especially when I am wearing a look like what I'm showing you guys in the tutorial today, which is kind of like a smoky, sexy, kind of dark eyeshadow look. So yeah, I feel like just running the shadow through the entire crease just makes it super easy to blend. Then I'm taking this color here called Garnet. I believe that's how you say it. This color is gorgeous. Like, look at how pretty it is. It's like so fall. Like, I love it. So I'm just using that on my Sigma E55 eye shading brush. I am kind of living for this color. So pretty. Then I am taking Sable, and I'm just running that on the outer corner of the eyelid and also the outer corner of the crease on my e.l.f. contour brush. So the point of running this on the outer corner is going to be that I'm going to start there, blend it through the crease with my Sigma E25. And I am blending this across the entire crease because I want this to be, like, this is going to prepare our eyelids for the darker color that we're going to take. And by running this across the entire crease, it's really going to add some of that smokiness and that sexiness that we're going for. And as I blend, I am using the hula hoop motion, which I feel like I have more control over my blending when I do use that motion, instead of just using the windshield wiper motions. Then I am taking Espresso, which, yes, I have hit pan on, and I'm just placing this on the outer corner of the eyelid and the outer corner of the crease, just exactly like the same place that we placed Sable. And I'm using that same e.l.f. contour brush, and then I'm going to blend the shadow out using the same hula hoop motions. Now this time, instead of running it across the entire crease, I am mostly focusing this on the outer corner, but I am going to pull some of this color about halfway through the crease. I don't want it to be too dark, you know, but I want it to be like just enough smokiness and enough sexiness so that it, you know, works, but I don't want it to be like intense dark. We're not going for like a black smoky eye here. We're going for a fall kind of warm tone look. And I'm using the same hula hoop motions as I blend this shadow out. Moving on to the lower lash line. Sorry for the dramatic change in lighting. The sun went behind a cloud and it just was not working for me that day. So I am taking the eyeshadow Garnet. I didn't want the lower lash line to be too much, but I felt like it needed something, because I felt like if I didn't put some kind of color on the lower lash line, the look would be too top heavy. So I ran Garnet across the entire lower lash line, and then I took Espresso on the outer corner of the lower lash line, and I connected my corners. I just take the outer corner of the lower lash line, connect it with the outer corner of the eyelid. Then I'm taking Cream from the Lorac Pro Palette, and I'm using my large shader brush from Sigma. That's going to be my highlight color. Then it is time for eyeliner. And you guys know for liner, I'm using the Maybelline Master Precise Liquid eyeliner. I love this liner from the drugstore. Also, like, random thing, I finally bought a new liner, so it actually works like halfway decent. yeah, my last few tutorials, I definitely needed a new liner. But anyways, I don't do anything fancy with my liner. You could add a wing if you wanted to. I just keep it real simple. Then for mascara, I'm using, okay, that mascara face though. What is that? Girl, that is not cute. Okay, so yeah, mascara. I'm using the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara. I was like, whoa, that mascara face like got me distracted for a second here. Alright, then it's time for brows, and I am filling them with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Duo in the shade Chocolate, you guys know. So I actually just bought my mom the Marc Jacobs mascara, also bought her this brow product. Like, she is just as obsessed with these two products as I am. I live for this brow product, and I live for the Marc Jacobs mascara. Such good products. Such good products. That makes no sense. Okay, just moving on. Moving on to setting the brows in place with the brow gel. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Tinted Brow Gel in the shade Chocolate. You guys know I love bold eyebrows. That's just like my thing. Alright, then what am I doing? Okay, I'm going to highlight or kind of brighten up the face. So I am using my second concealer, which is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the shade Fair Neutral. So I'm cleaning up the edges of the eyeshadow and also brightening under my eye. I'm also going to be brightening the center of my face. And so just down the nose, my forehead, and also on my chin. That's just kind of like my go-to thing. I really like to have my face be super bright. Then to set my foundation, I am using the Maybelline Better Skin Powder in the shade 30 Warm Nude. Yeah, that's the color. I love this powder, you guys. I don't know what it is about this powder, but it just, setting your foundation with this powder, it makes your face look flawless. Like, I love this powder. It is so good. Okay, then I'm taking my NYX Contour Kit, and I'm taking the banana shade on an e.l.f. blush brush, and I'm just running that underneath the eyes to set my concealer, and also going to use that on the center parts of my face to brighten up everything. Then taking this lighter shade, I'm using that under the eye as well. I just really like my face to be very bright and awake, so yeah. Then I'm taking this middle contour shade, and I'm just going to contour my cheekbones, my jawline, and also my forehead. Then I'm going to take a little bit of bronzer, so I'm using NARS Laguna bronzer on a Real Techniques blush brush. And then for blush, I'm using Amoretto from the Jaclyn Hill and Becca Cosmetics palette. I love this palette, and I love this blush. This blush is so pretty. And I'm using that on a Real Techniques blush brush. And then for highlight, I'm going back into that palette and grabbing Prosecco Pop on an e.l.f. crease brush. And yeah, I love this highlighter too. It's so pretty. I'm just using that on the cheekbones, my chin, down my nose, and also on my Cupid's bow. And then for just a moment here, I'm going to go back to the eyeshadows. I'm grabbing MAC Vanilla, and I'm just placing that on the inner corner. This is just going to really brighten up my eye. Sometimes darker looks can kind of close in my eyes, and I really want them to be bright. Alright, then I'm taking my new favorite lipstick, which is Nude Thrill from Maybelline in the Bolds collection. And then I'm going to line my lips with my nude lip liner. This is the NYX lip liner. And then for lip gloss, I am using the NYX lip gloss in the shade Sugar Pie. This just adds a little hint of something to the lips. And that is it for this look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.